Yo, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another reaction video. We got 7 baby killers attacked by parents in the courtroom. Let's go ahead and check this out. Damn. Shit. Hey, I don't blame the parents at all for crashing out in court, bro. What do you mean you killed my child? Oh, I think I remember that clip.
Have something in common.
Look at these goofy ass niggas. Look at this bitch down here. She look like she's zooted.
All 7 defendants have something.
And look at these little, bro. Did she got a teardrop? Oh no, that's just, wait. Oh, that was just
in common. They all murdered innocent children. However, they're about to find out that even the hallowed walls of a courtroom could never save them from the wrath of a parent.
Hey man, this shit finna be crazy. Damn, security guard put his ass in a chokehold.
The death of a young child is always shocking, but it is even more chilling when they're brutally murdered. In the case of 11-week-old Parker Bowes.
An 11-week-year, bro, come on, bro. Like, how do you kill an innocent baby? Like, look how cute this baby looks, bro. Come on now.
Than his father. Take a
y'all gotta do better than this.
Courthouse, Judge Robert Craig is about to deliver the final verdict. Quinn Bowes, a father sentenced for the unthinkable crime of ending his infant son's life. However, someone else in the courthouse would deliver an even more vicious
like he gave him a mean right hook.
In a small Indiana town until its peace was shattered in May 2018. The reason? 11-week-old Parker Bowes was found lifeless. His fragile body had been subjected to blunt force head trauma.
Damn,
the
bro.
perpetrator was some depraved deviant lurking in the night.
Like, if you kill babies, bro, I lose all respect for you.
Quinn Bowes.
Like, doing anything to an innocent child that can't defend themselves, bro, is just cruel.
Out that Parker had been attacked by his father, even
they got
though
Jeffrey Dahmer in this bitch.
Gotten his bruises from an accident. Arrested and charged with first-degree murder, Quinn faced the possibility of 40 years in prison.
Should have gave his ass life.
An unexpected turn when Quinn's trial was abruptly cancelled and a plea agreement was reached. In exchange for the dismissal of the more severe charge of first-degree murder, Quinn pled guilty to a level 2 felony charge of domestic battery, resulting in death. This plea agreement significantly altered the course of Quinn's fate, reducing his potential incarceration.
A judge has sentenced Quinn Bowes to 19 years in prison and 6 years.
Bro, only 19 years for killing a child, bro. I swear, if you kill a child, bro, you should automatically get life or the death penalty, bro.
Probation.
Even though they took away the death penalty, they need to bring it back for some people. Like, if you like sexually assault children or like kill children or anything like that, bro, you should definitely be sentenced to life or something like that.
The remaining 6 on probation.
That's just fucked up.
Bowes was led out
on
of
so many
levels
levels
to serve the sentence of 25 years pronounced upon him. Jeremiah Hartley, known affectionately as Matt, the baby's uncle, was overcome with a torrent of grief and rage. In a moment,
hey, I don't blame him, bro.
In the memories of all present, Matt lunged forward, swiftly attacking Bowes.
It like he connected with a couple of those too.
Facing a battery charge and 179 days in jail for contempt of court.
Shit, that's worth it. Damn! Oh my!
In 2022, a Cincinnati
hey, like that shit was stiff too.
Scene.
Damn, he had a lot behind that right hand.
Murdering a mother and her 3-year-old son.
Come on, bro, niggas killing families.
What he wasn't expecting was the father of his 3-year-old victim delivering instant justice. Let's head to the Hamilton
Dad, bro,
where we're about to witness the raw and unbridled reaction of a heartbroken father seeking retribution for an unspeakable loss. Decene Brown, a 23-year-old man, found himself at the center of a criminal investigation that gripped the public's attention and evoked a powerful reaction from the community. Also at the center of this criminal case were the victims, Nitisha Lattimore and her 3-year-old son, Nilo.
Bro.
On December 5th, 2020,
she looked like she was a nice lady too.
Fate when she was fatally stabbed. However, that wasn't the worst part. Her lifeless body was left in her Walnut Hills apartment for days before Brown, in a chilling.
Oh, I can just imagine how it smelled in there too, bro. Her body probably decaying and shit.
This was where the atrocity ended, but Brown proved even more merciless, a move that still defies comprehension, as he took Nilo, still alive and undoubtedly terrified, and threw him into the river too. The boy's body has never been recovered, leaving a wound in the heart of the city that may never heal.
Wow.
I like to know my son out there and I can't bring his body home. he did that to him.
As the investigation unfolded, the evidence began to paint a picture of premeditation and cover-up. Brown had obtained a body bag, a detail that suggested a level of planning that made the crime all the more heinous.
Tonight, a new motive revealed for the killings of a 3-year-old and his mother. Deshaun Brown is accused of murdering Nitisha Lattimore and her son Nilo in 2020. Reporter Courtney Francisco joins us live now. And Courtney,
so this shit was basically recently, 4 years ago.
According to reports, Nitisha had been pregnant with Brown's baby, but she miscarried. Unfortunately, Brown believed she killed his child and decided to seek revenge. Brown was arrested and charged with aggravated murder, tampering with evidence, and gross abuse of a corpse. The defense argued that Brown suffered from bipolar disorder, which should exempt him from the death penalty. The judge declared that while Brown...
Like, bro, I hate that they can, you know what I'm saying, get away with shit like that, just blaming it on a disorder, bro. Like, I mean, I understand it makes you crazy, but bro, you know exactly what you're doing. You know exactly what you're doing. I don't give a fuck what mental illness you got, bro. You know exactly what the fuck you're doing.
Significantly impaired his capacity to exercise rational judgment.
What no one was prepared for.
And I be feeling bad for the lawyers that gotta defend them, knowing damn well they're wrong.
And legal proceedings intertwine in a spectacle that was heart-wrenching. Proceedings went on.
He waited for a right moment too.
Antonio Hughes could no longer contain the rage brewing within him. He
got a few solid punches up in there too.
The image of a father driven by grief to confront the accused would remain etched in the minds of all who witnessed it. He was eventually ordered to serve 7 days in jail for contempt of court.
Only a week? That's not bad. Shit, I bet he'll do it again too. Did you hear that?
Wayne County Circuit Court to seal the
hey, he ate that punch though, but look at this goofy ass nigga. This nigga like he off fentanyl or some shit. This nigga right here on the left. Look at this goofy ass nigga. This nigga can barely leave his eyes open.
Thomas, convicted in a case that shook the community to its core, the courtroom's solemn air was just about
look at that fat bitch over there.
As the duo was
look at this goofy ass bitch.
Their 3-year-old victim had some
she need to lay off them burgers too.
Take a seat in the courtroom.
She probably ate the person she killed too.
And a father's heartbreaking reaction to being robbed of his little girl. The relationship
R.I.P.
between
man.
Jasmine, her boyfriend Clifford, and little Jamila Smith.
Of course, this nigga name is Clifford.
With Jamila depending on the couple for care and protection. All of this changed on September 18th, 2014, when Jamila was rushed to the hospital, unresponsive. The emergency medical technician who responded to the call pressed Jasmine for answers, but was met with silence. The forensic pathologist painted a grim picture of abrasions and internal bleeding, a torn pancreas, all undeniable signs of abuse. Jamila's death was ruled a homicide, and Jasmine and Clifford were apprehended. Throughout the trial, the courtroom was a battleground of emotions, especially as testimonies from medical personnel.
Damn, she need to get a new hairstyle, I'll tell you that. Bro, look, she got a whole toupee on her head the whole time. She need to fire her hairstylist.
The medical examiner also testified that it is highly unlikely that this child could have inflicted these wounds upon herself, even if she was clumsy.
Jasmine Gordon appeared emotionless throughout the court proceeding, her demeanor a stark contrast to the crime committed. Even the judge's scathing remarks weren't enough to get a reaction from her.
Pretended like you did not know that your child was being abused, either by you or the man that sat at home all day with your child while you worked and he did not.
As the court proceedings went on, Dwayne Smith, Jamila's grieving father, seemed to have had enough. In an unexpected move, he struck Thomas with a blow across the jaw, and a brawl ensued. The deputies intervened quickly, pulling the two men apart. In the aftermath, the judge decided not to hold Dwayne Smith in contempt, and Clifford Thomas declined to press charges. Judge Margaret Van Houten delivered the sentence, with Jasmine Gordon receiving 7 to 15 years for involuntary manslaughter and an additional 14 to 25 years for first-degree child abuse as an aider and abettor. Clifford Thomas was handed a sentence of roughly 6 to 15 years for involuntary manslaughter and 1 to 2 years for resisting and obstructing a police officer.
Yeah, I think I remember this this clip right here. I don't blame him, bro. Crashing out, hey, seeing this nigga like, bro, being all nonchalant and shit.
initial cases were
like, bro, imagine you in court, right? And you know what I'm saying, you see the person that killed your daughter or son or whatever, right? And you see them just fucking smirk and shit, bro. That's gonna piss you off, right? Like, I do not be blaming these niggas for crashing out in court. Like, come on, now, what do you mean you killed my child and you can just laugh about that shit? Nah.
Remains a child in the hearts of their parents. It was for this very reason that
Like,
Van
bro.
Terry, the father of one of 3 victims of Ohio serial killer Michael Madison, leaped over a table to attack the defendant in court just minutes after the judge pronounced a death sentence. Take a seat at the Cuyahoga County Common Pleas Court, where this dramatic scene unfolds. Michael Madison, without a doubt, had a very troubled childhood, one he didn't enjoy the privilege of the warmth of a loving family. As he stumbled into adulthood, Madison's name began to surface in the criminal underworld with a long list of drug convictions starting from the early 2000s. But it was in 2002 that his true nature began to reveal itself. Convicted of attempted rape, Madison was registered as a sex offender, but this was just the beginning of his criminal spree. On July 19, 2013, the world would get to know about Madison's heinous crimes when police responded to reports of a foul odor coming from a garage leased to Madison. Upon further investigation, they discovered a decomposing body lying inside. The investigation quickly intensified as law enforcement officers combed the area. Within a day, 2 more bodies were unearthed, one in a backyard and another in the basement of a vacant house. The proximity of the bodies, all found within 100 to 200 yards of each other, wrapped in plastic bags, was an indication of the calculated nature of the crimes.
Chilling headline from East Cleveland. Authorities believe they could
of course it's
well
Ohio,
serial
bro.
Killer in custody.
But people will never escape the Ohio lore, huh?
By the suspect, there could be more, all of them women. Police, the Sheriff's Department, the FBI, all on the scene tonight.
The victims were identified. Shatisha Sheely, 28 years old, had been missing since September 2012. Angela Deskins, 38, a resident of Cleveland, was reported missing in June 2013. And Sherelda Helen Terry, just 18, was last seen on July 10th, 2013, leaving
so he killed 2 girls in the same year.
Summer job. Madison
Well,
was
1 month
with
apart.
3 counts of aggravated murder in July 2013, and his bail was set for $6 million. The trial of Michael Madison commenced on April 4th, 2016.
Yeah, you're not getting bailed out, buddy.
The prosecution presented a case built on a foundation of evidence, painting a vivid picture of Madison's guilt in the murders of Sherelda Terry, Shatisha Sheely, and Angela Deskins. Madison, however, showed no remorse for his actions.
Look at this nigga,
it was
bro.
a gesture that would provoke an intense response from Van Terry, the father of victim Sherelda Terry. Overcome with grief and anger, Terry lunged at Madison in a moment that captured the raw pain of a parent who had lost his child to a monster.
Right now, I guess we're supposed to, in our hearts, forgive this clown. Who's touched our families, taken my child.
Damn, the whole family finna come over there, yeah.
Without charges.
Oh, he holding him back. Okay, I thought he was about to get some backup over there in this bit.
Unimaginable provocation. Madison was eventually found guilty on all 13 counts.
Good.
It is a judgment of this court that the aggravated circumstances of course of conduct, felony murder, kidnapping,
he about to get somewhere close to life, bro. I swear. Nigga killed 3 people, buried them in the backyard in plastic bags. Come on now.
outweigh the mitigating factors.
Give this nigga
by
life.
proof beyond a reasonable doubt.
He was eventually sentenced to death for the murders of all 3 victims.
Yeah, that's even better. That's even better. That's even better.
Michael Madison on counts 1, 4, and 7.
That's even better. Okay, let's see what we got next, bro.
At the Merced County Superior Court, 18-year-old Devon Motschwain.
Nigga's 18, bro. You're literally just starting adulthood. You got your whole life ahead of you, and you just gonna fuck it up just like that. Just like that, bro. Nigga, like, what are you doing killing people at 18?
Superior Court, 18-year-old Devon Motschwain was about to
bro.
discover that being in the courtroom would not save him from the swift hands of instant justice. Charged with the murder of 9-month-old Darius King Grigsby in a senseless drive-by shooting,
fuck, bro?
Motschwain's
The
plea
baby's
of
not even a
guilty
year
did little
old.
to stop his unexpected attack. The attacker, someone no
Damn.
one ever expected to seek justice. On November 9th, 2022, 9-month-old Darius King Grigsby was caught in the crossfire of a drive-by shooting in Merced that would
Oh my gosh. So oh my goodness. That's even worse, bro. The baby was innocent. Well, of course the baby's innocent. It's a baby, but Bro, he wasn't even the targeted, you know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. A straight getting hit with a straight bullet. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, bro, bullets do not have anybody's name on it.
18 years old, stood charged with the murder
like, bro, these niggas be recklessly shooting, not thinking about like children's safety or innocent, you know what I'm saying, bystander safety.
His confession to the police revealed there might be others involved in the shooting, but he refused to identify them. According to the police, the target was a man walking with the toddler's mother. Mochwain, however, surprised everyone by pleading not guilty to the charges of murder and attempted murder. As Mochwain stood before the judge, an unforeseen act of violence erupted.
His ass
James
up.
McRae, an inmate with his own set of charges for a separate crime, broke the confines of order and launched an attack on Mochwain that shocked the courtroom and community.
Wait, so he wasn't even related to the situation? That's crazy.
While many applauded his actions, understanding that he perhaps understood the pain of losing a young one, it still didn't change Mochwain's plea. Mochwain is presently locked up in the county jail, and his sentence has not just concluded.
Damn, bro.
And emotions flared in the courtroom.
Our next case unfolds at the Clark County Superior Court, where Ryan
This
Burge,
nigga got a dress on? What the
trusted to
fuck?
care for a young soul,
Hey,
found
put this
himself
nigga
at the
in a
center of
dress.
harrowing courtroom drama. Convicted of second-degree murder and manslaughter, Burge was about to face the wrath of a grieving family and a society struggling to comprehend the incomprehensible. This is the story of Hartley Anderson, a lovely 5-year-old with her entire life ahead of her, and Ryan Burge, the man who was entrusted with her care, but ultimately became responsible for her untimely demise.
Her mom's boyfriend, 37-year-old Ryan Burge, was babysitting her at the
The
Madison Park
mom's
apartment in
boyfriend?
Northeast Vancouver.
Like, this is why you gotta be careful with who y'all date, bro. Cause, oh my gosh, cause they could easily mess with y'all kids, bro. Like, this shit is crazy.
Paramedics were called, and when police arrived, they found Hartley
Can't be
unconscious
trusting
with severe
everybody.
head trauma.
Ryan Burge, a 37-year-old man, was Hartley's mum's live-in boyfriend. On that fateful day, November 2nd, 2018, Burge was tasked with a familiar responsibility: to watch over Hartley while her mother worked and her siblings attended school. Hartley and Burge went about their routine, which included a trip to the grocery store. According to Burge's account to detectives, he claimed that when Hartley returned home from school, she threw a temper tantrum. His narrative continued to describe how he sent Hartley to her room, where he said she began to bang her head against the wall repeatedly. The emergency services were called to the Madison Park apartments at approximately 5 in the evening, where they found Hartley with severe head trauma. She was rushed to a Portland Children's Hospital in a desperate attempt to save her life. Despite the best efforts of medical professionals,
Nah, that don't seem right. I think cause she threw a temper tantrum, he got mad and killed her. There's no way she can just start banging her head on the wall or on the door or whatever and just fucking, you know what I'm saying, have head trauma from that. Like, you didn't stop her? So you just basically let this shit happen and just
Hartley succumbed to
oh
her
my
injuries,
gosh,
a stroke,
bro.
and massive brain swelling sealing her tragic fate.
Oh my
Marshall now faced
gosh.
that first-degree murder charge and some other charges as well. Investigators say he injured 5-year-old Hartley Anderson so badly it killed her.
The neurosurgeon who attended to Hartley was certain in their assessment that the injuries she sustained were so severe that they could not have been self-inflicted.
For real,
the courtroom
bro.
was emotionally charged as Hartley's family were
Like, bro,
present for
what?
the
Like,
proceedings.
what do you
However,
get
the
out of
prosecution
killing
painted a
an
different
innocent
picture during the
child?
trial.
Like, bro, just because they have a
Burge
temper
was
tantrum, they're a
savagely
child,
attacked
bro. Of course they're
in a
gonna
fit
throw a
of
temper
rage.
tantrum,
Peter
bro.
Anderson,
Especially at
Hartley's
5 years
father,
old
in a
when they don't
shocking
get their
act,
way.
launched
You don't have to
himself at
kill them.
Burge,
Like,
ready
come
to
on
unleash
now.
his fury. Thankfully, he was stopped before he could get to Burge and was promptly
Nah, they
released
shouldn't
from
have
the
stopped
courtroom.
him.
The jury found
They should have
Burge
let him
guilty
beat
of
his bitch ass
second-degree
up.
murder and
Like, bro,
manslaughter.
fuck you
Judge
killing an
Jennifer
innocent
Snyder
kid for
presided
it.
over the sentencing and delivered a sentence of 40 years in prison.
Just 40
emphasizing the
years,
deliberate
bro?
cruelty
Give
of the
this nigga
attack on
life.
Hartley. Despite this conviction, it wasn't enough to erase the heartbreaking feeling of grief the family of
Like, bro, this
Hartley
family are
felt.
never gonna see that 5-year-old girl again, bro. Like, this shit is heartbreaking.
He took the joy we had with her away. I just hope the system works. I hope the system works.
Damn, bro.
She broke both of my daughter's femurs.
Ooh.
She slashed from the inside out. She broke every bone in my daughter's
Oh
The
no.
final case unfolds at the Cuyahoga County Common Pleas Court, where Lacynthia
Here goes
Tippett,
Ohio
a
again.
25-year-old from Garfield Heights, found herself at the center of a legal storm after a hit-and-run accident that claimed the life of a young 9-year-old girl,
R.I.P., bro.
While she wasn't physically attacked by the victim's parents, she was about to witness an unexpected and shocking confrontation. The story begins on a November morning in 2017 in the community of Euclid. Desire Mays, a 9-year-old girl, was making her way to the bus stop, headed for school. However, as Desire crossed Babbitt Road, a vehicle, driven by Tidmore, struck her. Rather than stopping to render aid or call for help,
she hit and run.
Fled the scene.
Like, bro, you're just making it worse for yourself, bro. That's gonna add on more charges.
Was discovered at a nearby gas station, abandoned and bearing the scars of the recent collision. Tidmore, perhaps realizing the gravity of her actions, made arrangements to turn herself in. She was charged with aggravated vehicular homicide and failure to stop after an accident. The investigation revealed no prior criminal history that could predict such behavior. Tidmore, at her original sentencing hearing, claimed that she did not realize she had hit a child. Despite her claim,
no, bro, no. You know you hit somebody though, bro. Like that don't give you the know what I'm saying, the benefit of running away like after hitting somebody. I don't care if it's a child or not. You're supposed to stay at the scene, bro, and check on them, make sure they all right, bro. Like, come on now.
The legal system found Tidmore guilty of the charges. After pleading guilty to third-degree felony charges of aggravated vehicular homicide
this
and
is
failure
crazy,
to stop
bro.
After an accident,
look at this
Tidmore faced the
ugly ass
consequences of her
bitch,
actions in a courtroom
peanut head
presided
ass,
over by Cuyahoga County Common Pleas Court Judge Peter J. Corrigan. Just before she was sentenced, the mother of the victim had some scathing words for LaCynthia, words that proved even more brutal than fists.
But I have to sit here and look at this woman who killed my daughter, and she laughed in my face like it was a joke. How is that sorry? She broke both of my daughter's femurs. She slashed from the inside out. She broke every bone in my daughter's face.
Judge Peter J. Corrigan initially handed down the maximum consecutive sentences on the 2 charges. However, an appeal led to the reconsideration of the sentence.
Woman will spend the next 8 years behind bars.
What do you mean she ran over a 9-year-old girl? She killed her and only gets 8 years, bro? Bro, the system is flawed, bro. The system is flawed. You're only gonna give her 8 years? There's something wrong with that, bro. Come on now. She killed an innocent girl on the
9-year-old girl last November.
Oh my gosh. I would have crashed out in court. I probably would have crashed out in court, bro.
Sentence for her charges. Additionally, it was determined that upon her release from prison, she would be subject to 3 years of mandatory post-release control. In a move that underscored the gravity of the offense, Tidmore's driver's license was also suspended for life. Each of these courtroom attacks highlights the depth of pain
I should have gave her life.
Can inflict. The sad fact is, no amount of punishment is ever enough to erase this pain. If you found this video heart-wrenching, click on the cards showing on your screens for more like this.
Bro, that shit was crazy, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments below, bro. I don't even know if I could do an outro for this one, because this shit was just crazy. But make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel for more banger content like this. Without further ado, I'm out. Gang.